And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it is Thursday. Has a Thursday tradition. I don't know why I did the whole 1980s power ballad, like on their knees singing for the girl back thing right here, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it feels right and you do it. Look, Thursday tradition. We're going to go through the news that we have received about NBA 2K22, my team. A couple things here. It is St. Patrick's Day. Definitely put in this locker code if you haven't. Pat Burke legitimately might be the best budget center in this game. Like, legitimately. Hypothetically speaking, if you were to run a lineup that featured Pat Burke starting and Pau Gasol on the bench or vice versa, you could do a lot worse, realistically, with big men. So absolutely put this locker code in. Realistically, even if you're not, going to use Pat Burke for any reason, if you ever need a Suns big man, they do not have a rich history of big men, so it's worth it. In addition to that, definitely get Antoine Walker. He's without a doubt one of the most overpowered emeralds in this game, and I'll talk about him in a second. So our first tease came at 5 o'clock. Bracket Busters. All right, March Madness themed. I like it. I'm going to check, but I don't remember us getting any March Madness themed cards last year specifically. So it was nice to see them bring it back. Because back in the day, we used to get Campus Legends and stuff like that. And I will actually go back to some old sets and kind of go from there. I don't know if you see my cat just going absolutely bonkers in the back for no reason. I don't know. I was stoked when I saw this, though. I like the college theme sets that 2K used to do. They didn't do them last year. It was kind of a bummer, but they did do them in 2K20. So we got our first one. We got Wade. And this one makes sense for the Bracket Busters thing. I mean, Dwyane Wade played at Marquette. They did pretty well when he was there. Dwyane Wade's going to be fire base 98 or Wade base on quick. He's going to be a very, very good point guard. Straight up. I don't like how there's two versions of the card. I really don't. If I had to guess, one of them's going to have chef and the other one doesn't, or quick first step or something. It's going to be an important badge because it typically is, which is unfortunate for a variety of reasons. I also don't like this smirk from Dwyane Wade. This smirk, I'm not a huge fan of this. This is a Christian Laettner smirk. This is like a I'm better than you at everything kind of smirk, or like a kind of smirk, and I don't like that coming from Dwyane Wade. Or anyone, realistically, but especially from Dwyane Wade in this instance. 2K really likes to use players making questionable faces. That's their whole thing, I swear. Next up, we got the double whammy. Now, as soon as I saw the Bracket Busters, I knew we were getting a Dark Matter Curry. But not only are we getting Dark Matter Curry, we're getting Dark Matter Kareem. And it looks like he actually has the real fucking OG Kareem player build. Which is fantastic, because even his other one had the dusty old man Kareem player build. And I just don't want to see that. I don't. In any way, shape, or form. But we got two different Kareems. I'm sure there's going to be a marketable marketable difference between these two. Same with Steph. Steph, I mean, if you like Steph Curry, you're going to like this card. If you don't, or you don't really want to run a 6'3" point guard, then you're not and don't get it. Kareem is going to be one of the best cards in the game, and I will touch on that card. Let's go over to the database real quick. I'm shocked that we didn't get anything else. So I'll reload real quick just to be sure, but it looks like we didn't get anything else, and that's kind of crazy. So there's Art Gilmore. I wanted to bring up Art Gilmore too, because Art Gilmore is a very good indication of what Kareem is going to be. I think stats-wise and badge-wise, this is exactly what we're going to get with Kareem. Literally, they're not going to be that much different. The big difference is going to be jump shot, where I think Art Gilmore actually has the better jump shot. I know, hear me out. I do. But I think Kareem will have catch and shoot, corner specialist, hot zone, set shooter. I mean, we could see him have limitless spot up. It remains to be seen. I don't know. But I think other than that, Art Gilmore is a pretty good template for Kareem. What is Kareem's base this year? I actually don't know. I have not shot a jump shot with a Kareem card all year. Base 21. You know what? It's not that bad on Want Toscano. It's actually okay. I haven't really used Larry Nance, so people are probably going to like it. I still think Art Gilmore has the preferable release, personally. I do. But yeah, Art Gilmore is pretty much what we're getting with Kareem. I feel like they're going to be very, very similar in regards to the cards themselves. Steph is Steph. I mean, Steph. I spelled Steph like I had a stutter. Oh man. All right. Steph's going to be exactly this. I mean, maybe he has like Hall of Fame clamps or interceptor or something like that, but for the most part, it's not going to be much different than this card. Instead of 16 Hoff badges, he'll have 24. So they'll give him like Hoff Acrobat. He'll have every shooting badge Hoff. You know, he'll probably have like quick first step or like floor general or handles for days or hyperdrive. But at its core, not going to be very much different than this stuff, except his release is nope, going to be on quick. So pretty much the same. There really isn't going to be much of a difference. If you want him, cool. If not, I mean, it is what it is. Dwyane Wade, I actually think that the Evo version is actually a better card to compare. Yeah, I would say so. Stats wise, probably going to be very similar, if not straight up identical. I would be willing to say they change his dribble style. I don't think he's going to have slash or dribble style. I would guess they were going to give him quick. If not shifty, but I'm guessing it's going to be quick dribble style. He will have like gold limitless, if not Hoff. Badge wise, like he's going to have pretty much all these defensive badges Hoff. He's going to have like hyperdrive, handles for days, etc. I bet he has Hoff Chef personally. Everything else is going to be relatively the same. Like I said, the big key is going to be the change in dribble style and the quick jump shot timing. Now, I want to take a look at what other cards we could potentially see. I have some ideas here. I absolutely have some ideas of cards that we can see. Where's my Campus Legends, right? This set was tight. I loved this set in 2K20. Like, I really did. This set was awesome. I don't think we see Dante DiVincenzo. I don't. Or Eric Pascal. Those two, I think we won't see. It'd be cool to see Jahlil Okafor. Why not? I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't think we see Greg Oden either, but I think a lot of these guys are going to be returning. Like Danny Manning, it would be great to see him. They're probably going to give him Brooke Lopez base, but it'd be really nice to see Danny Manning. I've been asking for it for a while, so I would be pretty stoked to see my boy Danny Manning. I can't remember if we got a Danny Manning in 2K21. I feel like we did, but I don't remember. I'm going to check. Christian Laettner. Bestow Christian Laettner upon me. That would be fantastic. What jumper did he have? He had set shot 3, and I think it's the same. I really, really hope to see a Christian Laettner card tomorrow. I'm dead serious. If we see a Galaxy Opal Christian Laettner, he will be my starting center, and you guys know that. Ralph Sampson would be a cool card to see tomorrow, too. I don't think we've seen him this year, so will he be all that good? No, he has set shot 17, which is pretty terrible, so he really won't be that good. But it'd be cool to see regardless. I really wish they were to bring Jimmer back. Jump Shot 24 is the Jason Williams release, so it'd be cool to see them give him like a base 3 or like a much better jump shot. But I would like to see Jimmer. I can't remember if it was 2K MT Central or if it was MTDB. I'm trying to remember which one has the super old ones. I'm pretty sure it's 2K MTDB. Yeah, because I think this has like the really old one. So let's go back to 2K19 because I want to see like what cards we got in regards to this. So throwback, elite, other. Here we go. Draft. Did we get one in here? We got rookie sensations. I remember that one. Oh, madness. Yeah, the March Madness pack. So Carmelo, Jimmer, Christian Laettner, Emeka Okafor, dude. Yes, actually give us Emeka Okafor. The constant cards in these sets are usually Jay Williams, Jimmer, and Christian Laettner. Those are usually the guys we always get. Oh, and apparently Jahlil Okafor. There's Thurl, Rex Chapman. Oh, that'd be so sick if we saw Emeka Okafor. He'd be like pretty bad. Corey Brewer would be a good one too, honestly. So 2K19 set really wasn't that good. What was 2K18's? I'm curious because I don't remember this one at all. There's one that I remember like very, very well, and I don't remember which 2K it is. There's like one specific like kind of March Madness-y set that I remember really well, and I don't remember which one it is, but I'm kind of excited to see. Did they not have one on 2K18? They might not have. I don't remember. It looks like they didn't. Let's go back to 2K17. I just feel like oh god, Game Breakers, yes. Campus Legends was back in 2K17. Oh, okay, it was this one for sure. I remember when this one came out. Yeah, because it had Tyler Hansbrough, dog. Bring Tyler Hansbrough into the game, please. 2K, bring him. Robbie Hummel, Adam Morrison. Who else? Fab Mello. What other Campus Legends need to come in here? D Brown. Let's see. Who else? Who else needs one? Luther Head. Trying to think of some other guys. I don't know. Name some college players you would like to see in NBA 2K22 tomorrow in the comments, or just in period. Like just some guys that don't get any shine in 2K and we haven't seen for a while that were like college legends. Like, let me know what you want to see down in the comments below. This set was pretty cool though. Shabazz Napier and Derek Williams. I forgot about them. They were hot in the streets back then. This set wasn't very good. I think I was just hyped about hands, bro. Which realistically I shouldn't have been, but you know, it is what it is. These are all the historics. I remember these. Okay, the gems of the year. Forgot about those. Oh man, the road to the finals. Oh man, I'm getting nostalgic over here, and I'm just looking for promos. Like that's all I'm doing. So as you can see, I mean, there were some pretty good sets back then. I don't remember what we even got in 2K20. Like, what's the day today? March 17th. So like, we got Idols, Kevin Garnett. That's what we got last year. They really didn't do any March Madness stuff, huh? Wow, that's pretty trash. Yeah, we really didn't get anything. I mean, we got Retro around this time, which I don't believe they're doing again, but this sucks. By the way, don't sleep on the fact that our first out of position pack last year was only a few weeks from now. This one wasn't really that crazy. Like, aside from Durant, shooting guard Durant was really good, but aside from that, none of these guys were too game breaking. Like Kobe wasn't that good. Grant Hill was pretty good, but look, let's go take a look at the market and see if anything's really changing. I don't think too much is going to be happening, but it's worth taking a look. All right, looking at the market, I mean, I really don't think that much is going to change realistically. Like, I don't think we see a huge drop in a lot of cards. My boy Walt Frazier with the strongest mutton chops in the game. Definitely a lot cheaper. He's like 40K. I mean, it's probably not worth it, but, you know, it is what it is. Pete Maravich, hey. I mean, if you want Pistol Pete, I mean, it's a good time. Maybe we get a new one tomorrow. I doubt it, though. Rick Barry's still expensive, but I think he does calm down. The thing is, with the cards I lock in for Art Gilmore, I think they are going to calm down in price just a little bit just because Kareem exists. Like, why would you lock in for Art Gilmore, who's roughly going to cost around 600-700K, when Kareem's probably going to be 400 or 500? You know what I mean? Dissinger, he'll stay expensive based on name alone. And because Dolph Chase will be expensive. I don't think any of the other decades are going to calm down in price, really. Like, Magic's still going to be 500K unless they release a way to get a hold of them. The one card I am hoping to see a drop-off in is, yeah, Hakeem, honestly. Because I actually kind of want Hakeem. I just don't want to pay 100K for him, realistically. I'm cheap, dude. I know I have like 760K. By the way, the reason I don't have my face cam on right now is because people cry about me not showing my MT all the time, so now I'm showing it, okay? David Robinson, we could see a drop, but I think the drop in David Robinson will most likely come tomorrow if it's going to come at all. The reason for that is people don't know what to expect from Kareem yet, and it's possible that Kareem comes out and isn't really able to shoot, and for that reason, people will still use David Robinson. But if Kareem comes out and he can shoot, then David Robinson will crash in price, realistically. Rudy, I don't think we see a price drop-off. It just kind of depends what we get in regards to wings. There's no way we see a set tomorrow that doesn't include, like, one slightly overpowered wing, though. 2K has just been bombarding us with wings and two guards. I would assume that we're going to get another one. Realistically, like, at least that's my assumption, anyhow. How accurate that is, not entirely sure, but it's possible regardless. I want Rudy to come down. I want like another somewhat, you know, overpowered wing to come out so people will put up their juiced up Rudies for cheap. Because that's where I thrive. I like Rudy. He's going to be my guy for a while. Lonzo Ball's another guy that I'm going to look at tomorrow just to see if his price drops. It's probably not worth picking up, but you know what? Bulls legend Lonzo needs to come through. Karl Anthony Towns is still one of the better budget point guards to pick up. Now, realistically, yeah, for under 50K, he's worth that. For sure, he is. You know what? I know it's weird, but I really think that Patrick Burke, or whatever his name is truly like a top tier big man in this game. I like this card so much, it's crazy. Shaq will probably take the biggest hit out of any of the elite level big men as far as price drop. The reason for that is just because it's Shaq. He can't shoot. So This D-Rob, I mean, he could be a buyout tomorrow. Like I said, it really just kind of depends what's going on. That was a 33 Hoff D-Rob. That's crazy. I just want this Hakeem to be a buyout. That's all I want tomorrow. Just make that happen for me, 2K, and I will be stoked. That's it. That's all I want. Yeah, I mean, realistically, we might see a market crash tomorrow. It depends what the rest of the set looks like. Like, I just don't think that Kareem and Steph on their own can realistically crash the market that hard. I mean, we've been getting a decent amount of centers, point guards wise. Not a whole lot of budget point guards, but like top tier point guards are pretty set in stone with Luka and Cade. So I don't think that Steph's really going to do anything there. We could see a drop in Bull, just because people are going to sell their top tier cards. I bet a bunch of people are going to try to badge up Bulls and sell them. Still, the best way to guarantee yourself an MT profit is to pick up a buyout Bull and put Hoff badges on them. Realistically, everyone that had the MT to buy a decked out Bull has done it already, so you're not going to guarantee probably enough MT where it's worth it. I mean, you're going to double your MT if you buy them for 40K at least, but still probably not worth it. I mean, I'm just interested to see what we're going to see in the rest of the set tomorrow. Limited, by the way, I wanted to mention, there's some cards that are extremely expensive due to that. You can only use gold and emeralds. This Matisse Thybulle, 3,000, okay. Ooh, he's going for like 20K. And the reason he's going for 20K is because he has 3 Hoff badges and 9 golds. So this was probably a very inopportune, poor time to sell my Mike D'Antoni, but I did get 70-something K for it. So we're up to 823. That's what we like to see. And hopefully I can make a nice, 16,000 MT profit on this Matisse Thybulle. It's entirely possible. There are a lot of dynamic ratings cards, especially if you don't plan on playing Limited, which I know a lot of people don't. If you're going to take a weekend off from Limited, this is a good weekend to take off. I personally think this is going to be really fun, but it is what it is. Dante DiVincenzo is over 10K. There's just a lot of cards you could sell to make MT, realistically. Like, there is. Malik Beasley's another one. Malik Beasley's got 3 Hoff badges. Catch and shoot ankle breaker. Green Machine. Good stable of gold, silvers, and bronzes, too. He's going to be like a top-tier shooting guard in this limited run for sure. Like, that's the thing about the dynamic rating cards. There are random golds that just have Hoff badges for no reason. Like, Kelly Olynyk and Christian Wood were running around with Hoff badges last week. I'm definitely running my boy Luke Kennard, though. I just like his jump shot a lot. I need a spot-up shooter. If not, I'm running the JJ Redick-Leitner duo. You guys already know how that goes. And Jared Dudley. My bench is perfectly crafted for this exact scenario. Westbrook actually isn't a bad card you use as well. I know it's Westbrook, so it's like funny to say he sucks, but he's actually one of the better gold point guards. Melo's still usable on next gen. He does have like a good stable of offensive badges for sure. There are a lot of cards that you can use. Realistically, I mean, the number one option that you need to go get is Antoine Walker. Like, I didn't even get a chance to really talk about him. But Antoine Walker is good. Dwight Howard is fire. I mean, I just want to touch. I know it's not even on the screen, so it doesn't really matter, but I did want to touch on Antoine Walker. Like, he's good. He's got jump shot 4 on quick, like, great shooting badges. None of these Warriors players mean anything. Gold limitless, like gold quick first step. Like, Antoine Walker's sick. 93 3-pointer. Yeah, this guy also is somebody that everyone's going to want to use, and that's my boy Michael Porter Jr. for sure. I mean, he's a 6'10" shooting guard. No question I'm running him and Antoine Walker right next to each other. Just an absolute dynamic duo. If you have any of the Emerald cards like Jamal Crawford, Bones Highland, Isaiah J.R. Ryder, any of those kind of overpowered Emeralds from earlier in the year, they're going to come in clutch. Same with guys like Corey Kispert, Joakim Noah, Dennis Smith Jr., Jakar Sampson, who I hope a lot of people have. This is a squad I'm running. Obviously, I'm going to switch out Devin Vassell over Antoine Walker, and we're going to go and get victories. So, have a good night, you guys. I'll see you on my lunch break opening packs and being heartbroken tomorrow. Peace out.